Right, and that's rolling.
It's rolling.
Oh, shoot.
Oh. Okay.
I like that guy's shirt.
Oh yeah, it's nice. What if it kind of looks like a camera back for some reason. They might be doing like
Yeah, they might be doing stuff too.
Yeah. We'll go ask later. Well, I mean, we can see.
Actually, yeah, that'd be interesting. If they are actually doing something, it'd be cool to like just to see what they're up to. Who knows? We might make something next.
Yeah, that too, man.
Cool.
That too.
All right. Okay.
And we're back again with another episode. My name is Luis.
Okay, you're flipping it around this time.
Shit,
okay.
Yeah. I didn't even. I didn't catch myself in that one, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. As you can see, we're here in the park. Just wanted to do a little something. We seem to like the outdoors a little too.
Yeah.
Well, we're always out here.
Yeah, but it's good. Wait, I was gonna say, man, I didn't think about this, but we might have to change it up a little bit because winter is coming.
Yeah.
Fall and winter is coming, so that's an issue that we're gonna have to deal with. So, guys, as you can see, we have no Pioneer with us. It's just, I mean, we are pioneers.
It's an intermission this week.
Yeah, we have no guest.
But we're gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah, issues come up. Not everybody's able to make it to the podcast to have a conversation, but that's fine. We're just gonna have a conversation between two pioneers and the audience, of course. Oh man. But since we have no guests today, we're just gonna talk. What's up next? What we have in the making.
Give you guys some news on what we have.
Yeah.
So far.
First off,
we're actually working on some designs for some merch.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know. Have we mentioned it before? I don't
think
so.
Yeah, at the beginning, I think we did. Yeah, but.
Oh yeah, probably. I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have some stuff coming. We have the designs and everything already. As you guys already know, like if you see it in the profile picture on Instagram, you can see the logo. We have the font logo is what we're gonna be using, and another design that we haven't even put out yet.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But yeah, we're really looking forward to that.
So we're gonna release 2 shirts, one for Hector, one for me, and we'll be wearing them throughout the podcast. I mean, the video version, of course. You can't hear a shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, pictures as well.
Pictures.
But yeah, you'll see the new shirts. If you want any, if anybody wants any, just hit us up, and we'll try to create a website, or just sell them like that. Yeah, something like that. We can
figure it out.
And we'll do giveaways for sure. We'll do stickers, maybe rubber bands.
Them stickers are gonna look nice.
Yeah, they are. Maybe rubber bands. I mean, shirts, of course.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
We'll think of it. Slow but steady.
Yeah, man. No, we talk at the same time. But yeah. What was next?
Business cards.
Business cards.
That's another thing too. We're trying to get those.
So that's gonna be more for the promotional / marketing portion of Bull City Pioneers. We're trying to get our name out there. We want to have bigger guests. Just have more guests as well. So. That being said, we need to get our name out way more, like massively get our name out, in big portions. So we'll be putting business cards that, for an example is like the Durham Museum, 21C maybe if they'll let us, maybe local stores, in downtown, not anywhere. It doesn't have to be downtown. Yeah, and the stickers as well. We'll try to post the stickers in random places as well. Just so people can see them, and maybe they'll be like, "Oh wow, what is this about? I want to be on that."
We kind of have like a little bit more of like I don't want to call it like clout, but like a little bit more of like, how should I say it, like. Because we already had Johnny on the podcast, and he has a little bit more attention, so we kind of have like that tier moved up a little bit, so we can actually hit up more like higher influencers and stuff like that, and just it should be interesting.
The little dogs,
Yeah, I'm just really
interested
in bringing some dope people on here and just
For
talking.
sure.
Because like we always say, this podcast helps us too. Helps us grow as people and helps us like think and self-reflect with like the things that we're doing. But yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to what the future holds.
Third thing, what was it?
We had some other stuff. What was it?
Yeah, we had 5. So, third one's gonna be school. So guys, we both are community college students. He does
I'm
more.
almost done.
Yeah, he's almost done, and he's doing online classes. So he doesn't have to move as much. Me, I'm a newly. I just turned into a college student, community college student. So I'm just starting. My first time. I start August 13th, and I think that it would be best. Well, I think it would be good if we just take kind of like a small intermission. We'll still be putting out content, not contact. What the heck? Content, but yeah,
what the heck?
I don't know. No idea.
We're in the park, so
yeah. So we will still be putting out content. Just we won't have as many guests for about a month, take or give. And we never know. We might have like, in the middle of that, we might have like a guest on just because we can't wait, So that'll be nice. It's just a small break. We'll still be putting out content. I want to get back to work. I don't want to take the break, but I feel like it's what we have to do just because we have so much juggling, so much stuff in our lives right now.
Yeah, we don't want to spread ourselves too thin.
Yeah, well, you can't chew. Wait, no. What's the saying? Don't chew more than you can.
Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's true.
It is
and also,
true.
if we're juggling a whole bunch of stuff around, we're just never gonna get anything done.
Yeah, and if we do continue to put out guest podcasts, the quality won't be as good, And I don't want to give y'all some, piece of shit,
Yeah.
Although our quality is increasing right now, but
I also feel like I said earlier, like if we're always having guests and not having like episodes with just me and you, the audience is never gonna truly know like anything about us.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that it's a good and bad thing sort of that this is happening. Of course, like we have to slow it down a little bit, and not like pursue other people to bring on the podcast too much. But eventually there'll come a time when we won't have to do the searching.
It'll come to us, man. It'll come to us, and it'll be great. It's gonna be fun.
I'm saying that now.
Yeah, and I'll talk
all you
into
doubters.
Existence. Yeah, and eventually we will have our own studio where, we don't have to, be outside in the heat, sweating our balls off when we have a guest. It's all good. We'll get there eventually, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. What was the next thing? That was the fourth thing.
But humble beginnings, right?
Humble beginnings, yes.
This is even though it's like not the best quality it could be, it's what we got, and we play with what we have. So
yeah. Everything starts somewhere. Every big business, every big show, every big anything, started with nothing or like 0 views or, just not the best, not the best quality, not the best amount of viewers. Not
the best equipment.
Yeah, not the best equipment. Yeah, but it's all about growth. Life is all about growth. Trying to work towards something. You want to grow, but you want to have the hunger. Yeah, you have to have the desire to grow. And we have the desire to grow, but we know it's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take its time. It's like when you have a plant or when you plant a seed. You have to water it every day before you see the smallest amount of growth.
Yeah.
That's just how it is in anything in life. So
I like that.
Yeah, that's how that is.
At least the guru over here.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
Not even close. Not yet. But next thing, since we have no guests today, We wanted to do something fun. So what we went on ahead to do is we looked up 200 questions that you can ask people, and we're just gonna be scrolling through and choosing a random 10 questions that we can answer. Have a little bit of fun.
Do you wanna go like back and forth? So like, you scroll through it, you pick one, and then I have to answer it, and then I scroll, pick, and then you gotta answer.
Cool. Yeah, we can do that too.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'll do the first one. Okay. Scroll. Oh fuck! It's a weak scroll. Scroll. That's week 2. All right. Scroll again. Okay. That's a good question.
Oh fuck! You got me nervous.
Shit. Nah, it's good. It's a fun question. If you designed and built a treehouse, what would it look like, and what would be in it?
What the fuck?
I mean, we all had that desire when we were a kid, to have a treehouse. But now I'm just like, man, fuck that. I want a studio in my treehouse, bro. Shit, I want my
that would look kind of dope.
Yo,
actually.
that would be dope as hell.
High as fuck, dude.
Shit.
But, no, it'd probably just be like the typical like ones that you would see in the cartoons, like just square shape, because like like I feel like that's where your childhood is. Like you've always just seen like square shaped tree houses.
And
so,
plus, we're not engineers.
I mean, it's not me trying to be like unoriginal or or not creative or anything. I just think that it's like part of like childhood. Like you just want a tree house. So I'll just go with the regular square shape.
There you go.
And have in it. Shit, maybe like a whole like
fucking studio,
like
bro.
beanbag chairs and like
yeah. Hey man,
like
studio.
a mini fridge in there, and like
Yeah.
just a chill spot,
Yeah. Hell
Maybe like a creative studio or something, just somewhere where you can go and escape from like when you just need that alone time and just like do your thing,
Of course.
Yeah.
Alright, your turn.
Yeah.
Scroll and land on one. Do a hard. Okay, that's a little too much.
Okay. Question number 46. Okay.
Wow.
What do you believe, even though you know it's probably wrong?
Oh,
Bruh.
man. Shit. I used to have a lot of those, A lot of those. I'm trying to think of one right now.
Believe in those, even though it's
Although it's
probably
wrong.
I guess that's kind of relative, though.
Oh, I got one.
It's pretty relative.
Yeah, it's pretty relative. College is easy. I know it won't be. That's what I like to believe. But I mean, although I'm only gonna be a part-time student at Durham Tech, and I feel like it's gonna be easy, but I know it's not. Eventually, maybe the first semester, maybe.
Bug on your neck, bro.
But and I kill. Oh, never mind. No, I did it.
Oh, you're good.
I believe that it's easy, but I know that it might not be, as easy as I think it is going to be. That was.
That gum almost fell out your mouth.
I didn't want to lose it. Yo.
It's gonna be some good edits for this
Hell
video.
yeah, shit. All right.
Your turn, or my turn, I guess I should say. How many are we gonna do?
We're gonna do 10. So
Okay.
5 and 5, basically.
Okay.
This is gonna be the third question. Yeah, let's keep it short. We make a lot of long podcasts.
It's 13 and a half minutes right now.
Okay.
Okay.
What game do you always play? Oh, no, I'm sorry. What game do you always lose?
Game do I always lose?
Yeah.
Huh.
Video game. I mean, we all know you lose to FIFA to me, man.
Yo,
but
whatever.
That's okay. Come
What?
up with another one. Shit.
Call of Duty.
Call of
When
Duty.
I'm playing with my brother.
You suck
He
out.
always
no.
kicks my
Kevin,
ass at, dude,
I mean,
man.
yeah, Kevin is good.
I suck at shoot 'em up games. I can't do shooters. I don't even really like Call of Duty to begin with, but he always beats my butt at it.
Bruh.
Like every time. I can never beat him at
I've never been good at video games at all. He knows this. I know this.
I like video games. It's just that like now, because of all the stuff that I have, or that I'm trying to do, like I try not to make time for stuff that I know that I don't need to make time for. The only time I really play video games is with like when I say like, oh, I need to like cut back a little bit for like an hour or two during the day. Maybe play with my brother or with my baby brother or something.
Of course.
But,
Yeah. Good.
All right. Wait. This one. Okay. What's your phone or computer wallpaper? That's pretty
Oh
easy.
man, yeah, it's pretty easy. I mean, do you want me to send you a screenshot so you can post it or not?
I mean, no, you don't have to
Alright,
post it.
All right. Well, it's me and my girlfriend, beautiful Ada. She's probably not gonna. Well, she might watch it. She watches some, not all. You know.
Yeah.
I love you if you're watching this.
Shout outs to Ada.
Yeah, shout out to Ada, Liberian Queen. Alright, go. Oh wait, no, it's my
No, it's
turn.
your
I'm
turn.
sorry.
Yeah. So we're on 3.
No, that was
3.
That was 4. One. Wait, no.
So 1,
One.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is the 5th one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, would you volunteer? Oh, this is a good one. All right. Would you volunteer to go colonize another planet if it meant you would never return to Earth? So that's a good question because it's like you get to see new things and new places,
Yeah.
but it also might be hell because I mean,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Think
Like,
about
what if it's not better than here?
I mean, think about like when the colonizers came to America. That shit was hell, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was hell. So
Ah.
I would say shit. Nah, man. I can't do it.
No, I'm gonna stay on Earth.
Yeah, I can't do
I
it.
like Earth too much.
Maybe later I would go, you know.
Yeah.
But not right now. Hell
Not right
no.
now. No. Oh, my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Scroll. All right. If you could run away from it all and start fresh somewhere new, would you? I'm gonna add to that. And where?
Okay. If I had to.
Yeah. If you had to start fresh.
If I had to, absolutely have to start fresh.
Yeah. Run away from everything. Would you? And where would you go?
Honestly
If you did.
speaking, Charlotte, North Carolina. Would you?
Okay.
Yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina, or yeah.
Why there?
Yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Why there?
Why there?
Yeah.
Charlotte, North Carolina, because it has everything that I would want in a city. You know, we have the big city, the big industry. You know, where you can make something of yourself through, you know, many paths. One path being a podcast, maybe, you know, but other, if you want to be as an engineer or something of that sort, you can make it in that city. But it also has that kind of like, I don't want to say country, but that side where it's calm. You can go there and, you know, you can have space in between each house where you have a big backyard, a big front yard, you know. And, you know, in most places like, you know, New York, you can't. I mean, you can have that, but it'll cost you a couple $1,000,000. So, you know, that's why I like Charlotte. I mean,
yeah.
I went to Charlotte yesterday. I was in Charlotte yesterday. You know, went with my friends and absolutely love the city. I love it.
You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, man. We went to the NASCAR Hall of Fame and we got on the simulators. We checked out a bunch of cars. It was dope.
Something you actually like.
Yeah, something I really like. Yeah, it wasn't for school, which was awesome. The drive there was awesome. The drive back, I was kind of falling asleep while driving, which is terrible. But I mean, hey, got to do it. And then after we were done with the museum, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. And then we rented scooters. You know what I'm talking about? Electric scooters. Yeah, we rented those, and we explored the whole city, the whole uptown Charlotte. Yeah,
That's cool.
It was awesome. It was fun. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
I really feel like if I were ever to retire, if I ever needed to move, Charlotte, North Carolina would definitely be one of the candidates. And
Okay.
It's awesome. And me and Hector will be going to Charlotte soon enough.
We want to make some moves over there.
Yeah.
Want to make some connections
Connections
over there.
What do you want to add to that?
Homie Alex App, I'm looking at you.
You already know. So what else do you want to add to that?
That was it.
Oh, okay, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
That was your question, remember? Not mine.
True. Wow, you will not believe what I just landed on. Wow. That one right there.
What's your best podcast recommendation?
That's crazy.
Okay.
While we do a podcast. Yeah.
that's funny, actually.
That's a coincidence.
Yeah. Well, currently, I'm gonna just list the ones that I actually listen to right now. Can I do that?
Yeah,
instead?
go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, because I listen to a handful. I listened to like 4, I think. But in no order, I recommend the Gary Audio Experience. Gary V. What is it? Gary V Audio Experience. Gary V's podcast.
Something like that. They'll be able to find it. The thing's popular.
The MFCEO project. That's Andy Frisella's podcast. If you guys are familiar with Andy Frisella, he's a pretty big entrepreneur as well. Shout outs to the Roommates podcast, all the way in Houston, Texas. I stay on you guys' podcast. I'm happy ever since I met you guys through Twitter. I've been on your podcast ever since.
And this is looking deep into the future. Yeah, you're about to say it? Go ahead.
What?
Oh,
I wasn't done with my list.
Maybe.
The Three Oak podcast. I know, I love you guys. You guys always put out good quality podcasts. I love listening to you guys. So shout outs to them too.
Hey man,
were you gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe. I'm looking deep into the future, long into the future, but maybe we can get into contact in the future, and when our funds are better, go to Texas, check them out.
Yeah,
in person.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be a podcast.
Oh, you're talking about the Roommates?
Yeah.
They talk a lot about like personal development and like relationships and stuff like that, and just like growth and all that good stuff. So yeah, I love them guys. Hafiz and Chris, you guys are awesome. My turn.
Yeah, what number are we on? This is gonna be the 7th, right? Yeah.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. What are some small pleasures that make you way happier than they should? It's like little stuff that makes you happy.
All right, man. So I'm kind of like a dog.
That you feel like wouldn't really make other people happy. I guess is what it's saying, because it says it makes you happier than it should.
Okay. Well, how I said, I'm kind of like a dog, man. So like, it's like 3 things.
I'm a dog.
Yeah, I'm a dog. My girlfriend does this to me, but when you like, she does it a certain way. I don't even know how she does. She like rubs my head.
Oh, bro.
And
no, I'm the same way, dude. I like my head being scratched.
Like, second, when my mom... 4 things, actually.
Okay.
Second, when my mom gives me back massages. I make tea, but let me just say, bro.
People in the audience are going to be like, boy, aren't you supposed to be giving your mom a massage?
Shit. Man, I'm not... My mom, as long as she's able to move her hands and arms... You know, she'll be giving me massages for a fact. Third one, kind of like when you scratch certain parts of my body. You know, like my back.
Scratch.
Yeah, there you go. Well, not like that, but yeah. Fourth,
bro,
when people crack my back for some reason.
Oh yeah.
He cracked my back before we.
That a lot.
Yeah, he cracked my back before we started the video and audio, and it just felt really good.
Literally,
man.
this is what he did. He said, "Hector, can you come crack my back?" He was already in position. Like,
I was ready, bro.
What? He was ready.
Oh,
what the
shit.
fuck?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, random subject in between the questions. One cool thing is, you know, Mambala, how we had out. Yeah.
Mambala?
My coworker came up to me and he was like, "Yo, Bull City Pioneers." I was like, "Yo, it's dope as hell." One of my coworkers. Yeah, well, he's above me, but you know, he's still considered my coworker. Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, man, it was Mambala's one of Mambala's close friends."
Oh.
And you know, he was like, "Yo, it's dope as hell," you know. And I don't know if he listened to it, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, that's just cool. Like, must have hey, somebody actually recognized that we're doing something.
Go, yeah.
Like.
That's
cool, man.
Yeah, I felt dope as hell, man. You know.
Oh, speaking of which, actually, this happened a little while ago.
Just say it, man.
But what's his name? One of the kids that goes to DSA. I don't know if he was in your grade or your class, and he graduated with you guys. His name was Kevon.
Kevon.
Little short black dude.
No, he's not in my grade. Nah, he's a senior this year, I think.
Oh. Well, he actually lives in those houses near our
Yeah, I know where he lives, yeah.
He lives over there.
Yeah, I know.
And one night when I was on my run, you know, you've been running with me.
Yeah.
I was on my run, and when I was, like, coming up towards the end, like, they came up to me, and, like, he came up to me. I was in the dead of night, too, so I wasn't expecting people to, like, come walking up to me.
Yeah, of course.
So I was like, what the
hell?
And he was with his friend. He was with another friend. and they were just like walking up to me. I was running this way, and they were like coming in front of me or something. And then they're like, "Hey, are you Hector?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me."
Yeah.
You're Kevin's brother, right? And then they were both kind of just like, "Hey, we really love what you're doing and stuff like that with the brand and the podcast and stuff." And like you said too, I don't know if they actually listened to it or have listened to it, but it's like it's cool when like people like recognize you doing something.
Because we're a small.
And we're not
podcast.
doing it for recognition.
Yeah, no,
at all.
Trust me.
We actually like talking to these people, but like it's nice here and there to get people to say like, "Oh, you guys are doing like big things for Durham."
Yeah,
and stuff
man.
like that. It's really cool.
And he came up to me. It was close to the end of the year, and he was like, "I want to." Yeah. He was like, "I want to be on your podcast," and I was like, "Yeah, we'll get to you, man." But you know, as I was walking away, I was like, "Yo, this is a list of people that I want to do. I might not be able to get to this dude too soon." I mean, we'll get out to you, Kevin. Or I'm saying it right. Yeah, we'll get out to you soon, maybe. You know. Oh yes, definitely. But
was it your turn?
Yeah, we'll get there.
Was it?
Or no.
You asked the podcast question.
Yeah, so.
No. I asked, what are some small pleasures that make you happy?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's your turn. This is the last round. We're on 26 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, last round. Last question, actually. Might as well. Yeah. Yeah, because...
I guess we'll both answer this one, though.
Yeah. We
question.
kind of started doing that. But.
We'll both answer this one, though.
Shoot. Would you travel to a foreign country all by yourself?
I've thought about that.
Honestly, man, I feel like I would have the guts. I would have the... Most people, they're like, well, at our age, well, my age, because you're 22, like, no, I want to go with somebody, with friends, but, man, that sucks.
Oh, man.
That sucks.
There's some people, like, doing a photo shoot across the field from us, and they just drop their props.
Yeah. That sucks. Yeah, man, I honestly think I'm only 18, but I've seen people do it at 18. No, I don't mind traveling. I mean, I've traveled to another state by myself, for God's sakes. And let's be honest, bro, states are kind of different sometimes. Yeah. They're like, different. So I wouldn't mind.
I traveled to another state by myself too.
So, I think we would both be able to do it. Yeah. And honestly, if we would to travel out of the country, it would probably be together, or it would be in a deportation line.
Bruh.
So
what the fuck?
Yeah, man, I would have the guts to do it. Hey, man, let's be dead honest, bro. Hey, man.
Oh, yeah. Man. Okay, well, we're gonna start wrapping this up.
Yeah.
We're already running a little too long.
Yeah.
But, do we want to send it off with a question this time?
Yeah, one of the random questions.
Oh yeah, we'll ask a random question.
All right.
I know that's not original, but something for.
Okay, this is a good one. I think a lot of people have asked themselves this, but I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all haven't. What do you imagine the lives of super rich? Oh no. Actually, no. I want to ask my own question. That gave me an idea.
Okay.
How would you see yourself if you were rich? Do you think you would change for the better or for the
worse? No bullshit.
Yeah, no bullshit, bro.
We want you to pause this right now once he finishes talking and think about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's the question. If you would become rich tomorrow, or like in long term, do you think you would change for the best or the worst? Yeah. Go ahead. Think about it.
And I think that's actually the mistake people make too. Like when they win the lottery and stuff, they change right then.
They think that they're gonna change for the best. Yeah, their pockets do.
That's why they always go bankrupt, because they don't know how to handle so much money.
But personally,
we can't talk because we never had so much money either.
True. But we've seen it. We've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen it a lot. But they think they're changing for the best, but they're actually changing for the worst, morally, personally, mentally, emotionally.
All of that.
Yeah, all that stuff. But yeah, thank you for listening to another podcast.
If you're watching.
Or watching, of course. By the Bull City Pioneers. We appreciate every one of y'all. Y'all are the pioneers. and we love when you listen to us. You know, we're very grateful for every listen, every like on YouTube, every listen.
No matter how small.
Yeah, no matter how small. You know, if it's just one, I'm happy. You know, on any platform that you listen to us, Anchor or YouTube,
which is all streaming platforms.
Yeah, all
so
streaming
go
platforms.
find it.
Go find it. You know, there's no excuse for you all to not find it because it's easy. Bull City Pioneers. That's it. We love you guys, and I hope you come back to listen to the next podcast we have out every Monday at 7. Every Monday. I'll be consistent. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for listening. And we'll see you on next.
I'm Luis.
Hector.
We'll see you next time. There you go. Cool. Peace out.
Oh, man.